All right, as you may know, October is Depression Awareness Month. Of course, depression is a very serious matter that affects a lot of people. And joining us today to discuss this topic is Dr. Nate Upshaw, who is back, psychiatrist and medical director at NeuroSpa TMS. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
So let's talk about this. So the first thing I asked you is, how are things going? Are you getting the word out about how you're treating this? Because I do think there is kind of this public perception of depression and what it is, how you treat it. Do you see that it's changing at all?
Yes, I think that with social media, people are a little bit more willing to share their story. And so I think in terms of depression, people have been a little bit more forthright and willing to share their experience with depression. So I think everyone's a little bit more aware of it, which is really great because depression is treatable.
Yeah.
You know, we have medication, psychotherapy, and then what we do is the TMS treatment.
We're going to get into that in just a second, but how prevalent do you think it is?
Yeah, so it's been studied, and depression affects 1 in 5 people at some point in their life. And it affects everyone, or you can affect anyone, you know. It could be genetics, it could be a traumatic experience, it could be stress, but whatever it is, you have basically a 1 in 5 chance of it happening to you.
Wow.
And if it does, it's important to try to get treatment as soon as possible so that you can get over the depression and move on with things.
Well, let's talk about the treatment that you're offering and why it's different. I know we have a picture of a brain scan as well that we're going to show here. So kind of explain what you're looking for and kind of what this picture shows.
So what we use is TMS treatment, and you can Google TMS and read all about it, but it uses magnetic pulses, kind of like an MRI, to actually target specific areas of the brain. And if you see there, the brain on the left is a depressed brain, and the one on the right is one that's functioning normally. And you can actually see the difference between the two, and what TMS treatment does is actually restores healthy brain function in someone's brain who's depressed. So someone's brain on the left can actually turn into the brain on the right with this treatment.
Wow. Well, and I know the next picture we're going to show too is actually the chair that you're actually sitting in and the treatment, what it looks like, because I think people are going to go, wait a minute, what are you doing here? Explain what's happening.
So this is one of the big things we're trying to do is get the word out about this treatment. It's FDA cleared, it's covered by insurance. This is a mainstream treatment for depression, and not everyone has heard about it. It's a very easy procedure that you come in and get each day. Usually feel a little bit better after the procedure, and like I said, there's really no side effects and it's pain-free.
Wow. If someone is watching this morning and either themselves, maybe they know a loved one who is struggling with depression, what would you tell them this morning?
My big thing to tell people about TMS treatment is if you've tried treatment before with medications, psychotherapy, you're struggling with depression, you should really think about trying TMS. It's most likely covered by your insurance, and they can call our center up or Google TMS, they'll find us, and talk to one of our representatives that you can give them your insurance information. They can tell you whether you qualify through insurance, because if you're still struggling with depression despite trying to get treatment or you've been sitting on the sidelines, this is a treatment that is very likely to work and really doesn't have a lot of side effects or downsides to it.
Yeah. We have about 30 seconds left. We're going to show your contact information here, but I'd imagine too the message is you want to get hope to people that maybe they've thought of everything, tried everything. There maybe is an option they haven't considered yet.
Yes, absolutely. I've been doing psychiatry for over 15 years, and this treatment is very different than medications and therapy. So if you haven't tried it before, there's still a chance that you could get some significant benefit from this treatment, and it can be quite life-changing for some people.
Yeah, you don't know what you don't know, right? Let's go ahead, put the contact information up. That's where you can call to maybe have that consultation, see if this is going to be a good fit for you. There's the website too. We'll make sure it goes on our website as well. Thank you so much. Always so good to see you. We appreciate your time this morning.
You too. Thanks for having me.